KIDO Talk Radio proudly presents the show that answers your questions about home ownership. Welcome to Real Estate Rescue with your host, Greg Ferrera.
Good afternoon, and welcome to Greg Ferrera's Real Estate Rescue. Thank you for tuning in to KIDO Talk Radio, 580 AM and 107.5 FM. I'm your host, Greg Ferrera, local real estate agent with over 25 years experience. I work over at Good Vibes Real Estate, which is a locally owned and operated right here in Boise and serving the entire Treasure Valley from Mountain Home all the way to Ontario and everywhere in between. I would like to take a moment to introduce my amazing co-host, Mr. Clint Walker of Summit Funding, located in Meridian, and serving also most of the United States. Clint has over 20 years experience in the lending industry and creating miracles every single day for our customers on a regular basis, saving them money, time, stress, energy, and effort. Clint, welcome to the show.
Well, thank you, Greg.
What an introduction.
Man, I'm ready for more miracles.
Did I miss anything?
No.
Feats of finance.
You keep saying that over and over.
Wow. So grateful to have you here working with our customers.
Appreciate that.
What a blessing.
It is a lot of fun.
Awesome.
Great
folks.
people, by the way.
Yes.
Yes.
That's part of it, isn't it?
Amazing.
Yep. Good folks to work with. For those of you who've just joined us, Real Estate Rescue is one of the Treasure Valley's top resources for up-to-date, real-time real estate sales information, statistics, and current trends. You'll also get great tips on home maintenance, remodeling, updating, as well as new and creative financing options with Clint and his team. Now, folks, Clint and I are here to provide you with accurate, up-to-date information, resources, and assistance in all areas of real estate and finance. We want to put our extensive experience to work for you, the great people of Idaho. And for those of you getting ready to move, maybe needing some temporary storage, or you've been caught in a delay, our friends and sponsors at Pro Relo Group, the Rick and Rick Show, as we call them, are here to serve you. Whether it's local, right here in the Treasure Valley, or somewhere across this amazing country, Pro Relo Group's ready to serve you. I encourage you, please go to our great website, realestaterescueidaho.com. One more time, realestaterescueidaho.com. You can scroll down. There's a tab. You can click on that for Pro Relo Group, or you can scroll all the way to the bottom, fill out that form, let them know you'd like to talk to the moving and storage folks, and we'll get somebody in touch with you right away. Now, folks, you can reach us directly at 208-559-0590. One more time, 208-559-0590. Thanks for taking time to tune in and join us today. We're looking forward to a great show. Clint's got some fantastic information. We have some topics for you to share. The market's changing. The valley's changing. Fall's here. Clint, let's get her done.
Let's get started, shall we?
Where shall we start except at the beginning?
Okay, let's start at the beginning.
We always say welcome to the show.
We're already into September.
Don't you do that.
No, come on.
We're not at the end of the year.
No, but we're in September.
Fall's here.
Fall's here.
The weather's changing.
It is.
I can wear a T-shirt now instead of having to hide in the air conditioning.
That's right.
It's nice.
Beautiful. Cools down faster, too, doesn't it?
Yep. Like I always say, folks, whether you're at home, in the garage, in the shop, taking a nap, keep one ear open. Driving in your car, Clint says keep both eyes open.
Please.
Or on your lunch break. Thank you all for joining us this afternoon. We hope this is a adventure, a learning, and entertaining hour.
That's right.
For everybody. We're blessed to be here with you. So, Clint, I thought we might also remind them. Please take a moment, folks. We can hold our breath for a few seconds. Grab a pen, pencil, or crayon. Something to write with and a piece of paper or whatever works. Clint also says keep your phone handy.
Yeah, you can use it.
Yep. You can
Except when you're driving.
That's right. Just in case we share a website, phone number, a company you'd like to contact, or some great information to make your life better.
That's right.
Now, a couple more things. We also want you to know here at Real Estate Rescue, we support our law enforcement family here in the Treasure Valley. They live and work in our communities every single day. When you see them, please take a moment, give them a thumbs up, say thank you. We appreciate them, the sacrifice that they make and that their families make, as law enforcement is a 24/7 job. Clint, anything you want to add to that?
No, we love and appreciate them. They have a massive job to do, and we appreciate that they're actually there. And they care because there's not a lot of people that can do that job.
Absolutely.
Would you agree?
I would. Yeah, having done it for 10 years, I would agree.
Right. You would agree.
You
not everybody can
do that.
Yep.
So make sure you say thanks to those folks. They do appreciate knowing they have our support.
Yep.
Now, right on down the same line, the local law enforcement agencies have asked us to remind you we're still in the 100 deadliest days. We're almost at the end of that.
Almost there.
It's not deadly to be on the road sometimes.
No,
but
sometimes it is.
100 deadliest days here in the summer. We're coming to the end of that, but please be careful. Watch your distracted driving, no texting, driving. Please watch talking on the phone. Speeding, Clint, I was just down the 84, right down the middle of town at 65, and I was getting past like I was standing still.
Yeah.
Wow.
Amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, think I need to go to driver's school, put on a helmet, get some gloves, and be prepared.
There are those that need to go back to driver's school. Yes.
Be careful, folks. Watch your speed. It can be dangerous out there. Pay attention to folks around you. Search options. Wow, lots of people are still signing up. I've been forwarding you some of that information. Wow. So, folks, we were asked last year, you can search for homes without being stalked. At Real Estate Rescue, Idaho.com, there's a tab. You do have to sign in, but we will not stalk you.
Unless you want to be.
Yeah, unless you want to be.
That's right.
So you can get information on homes, what's available in the market, pretty much real time, and you can also do home valuations.
Yeah.
I do want to let you know, if you're doing the home valuations, reach out to us, because sometimes right now the valuation's going to be a little bit misleading because the market's changing so drastically.
It is, isn't it?
Yep. So realestaterescueidaho.com, got an opportunity there. Communication, Clint and I are big on the phones. We're big on the voice. So let us know. You do have those phones. And we're still dealing with the pandemic deal and lots going on, people in transition. So do take those phones, go through those contacts, reach out to folks that you haven't talked to for a while.
Absolutely.
Communicate. Be kind. It's still a year of 2021. We're getting to the end as Clint is so adamantly trying to get out of 2021.
Well, we're not there.
It's moving fast.
It is going fast.
To your point.
It is really going fast. We're into September already.
I think Christmas decorations are in the stores.
Well, they are. Did you see?
Yeah.
I went into Home Depot, and sure enough, they've already got them started.
I asked somebody, I said, what happened to Thanksgiving?
Well, yeah.
And trick or treat?
No, there's no. Well, those are there too, but they're small ones.
candy's out.
But Christmas is out.
I had to walk fast past the trick or treat
Yeah.
candy. It's on sale. It looked pretty good, Clint.
It is good.
But I had to move fast.
Don't get me wrong.
Those little corn deals, little candy corns.
Oh, you like those?
Oh, those are horrible.
You know, we had s'mores the other night. Yeah, you know, we roast them around the little campfire, right? Had little s'mores the other night with Reese's peanut butter cups.
Ouch.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's good.
Kids were passing those around.
Oh, yeah. It was outstanding.
And I know you didn't say no thank you.
No, of course not.
No, you had to be too polite.
May I have another? I mean, yeah, absolutely.
Oh, be kind to folks around you. And please give us a call if you want some help. Wow, people are getting caught in some situations, Clint. We encourage you, folks, before you go down some of those roads that we cannot get you out of, give us a call ahead of time. Consultations are free.
Yes. You
can call Clint directly at 208-870-4279. Grab something to write with. Pick that phone up. 208-870-4279. Just put Clint in there. Give him a holler. Give him a buzz. He appreciates the phone calls. Text messages work great. We're happy to help you before you get in a situation. And I will tell you, he's helping people who've been told no by other folks.
It is true. You know, we see that a lot, unfortunately. There are those who are told they cannot do something, and yet we're finding that it's a really simple fix.
On one of our segments today, we talk about experience matters.
Yes, we're going to talk about that.
And it's showing up
today.
Like
crazy.
Changes. Yep. Now, another show reminder. In those advertisements and signs you see at the corners of the roads and late at night on TV and the commercials, we pay cash for your home. I'm passionate about this, as is Clint. Folks, please don't fall victim to those people trying to take advantage of you in a market and some challenging situations. Their job and their desire is to make money from you, not help you. So we here at Real Estate Rescue, we're passionately here, committed to help you. So before you go down those roads, please give us a holler so that we can help you. Real Estate Rescue, Idaho.com, or you can give us a direct call, 208-559-0590. Don't fall victim to that advertisement. And then we have our event coming up on September 17th, Back the Blue and backtheblue.org. So we want to encourage you to come join us. We're going to celebrate the men and women in blue and brown of law enforcement in our community. Great event. There'll be live music, guest speakers, food trucks, and vendors. It'll be quite a show. I believe it starts at 4:30. You can come a little bit early if you want. And I know that there's a motorcycle rally that's coming to that. So for information, give us a buzz. You can reach them. I want to say I had their website on here, backtheblueidaho.org. Backtheblueidaho.org. We'll fill in, get you all the information you need. Yep. And then call me directly if you need anything regarding that, 208-559-0590. 208-559-0590. We're looking forward to having some fun. please come and join us. Now, 3 ways to reach us. The website, realestaterescueidaho.com. We do have an email, greg@realestaterescueidaho.com. That's Greg, G-R-E-G, at realestaterescueidaho.com. And you can give us a call directly, 208-559-0590. Feel free to reach out to us.
You want me to do that a little slower for you?
Sure.
208. If you want to reach Greg, 208-559-0590.
You're killing me. Any shout outs? We made a note before the break.
Absolutely. Hey, Jamie and Crystal, Jade and Walter, hang in there. You're almost there.
Yeah, Jade and Walter, start packing. I made a note.
That's right.
Jade, you have been a champ.
She's a rock star.
Wow.
Can I just say that out loud?
She had patience.
Jade is a rock star.
She has been committed. She's learned.
Yes.
She didn't jump too fast. She's kept herself in check. Her emotions, they have been a great team.
Amazing together.
Yep. But they can start packing.
Yep.
Super exciting. I did want to give a shout out to Keith and Lauren.
Yes.
Not only have they started that exciting new family, but they hung in there. They're going to close. They went to closing this week, actually.
Beautiful.
And they're cashing out on an amazing market. I want to wish them the very best.
Absolutely.
Yep.
And the referrals, we love referrals, by the way, and they are amazing people. I would absolutely agree with you.
And I do want to say thanks to Bill for reaching out. We're going to have a guest in the title industry, one of the top in the market in the area, actually probably in the country. Phil will be on to discuss title topics, safety for you, and what happens with titles for your home. On the 22nd, he'll be here on that show. So looking forward to having him. Bill, thanks for reaching out. So folks, if you have a topic or something you'd like us to discuss, please do reach out. Let us know. realestaterescueidaho.com. We're happy to make some adjustments and bring on additional guests at all times. To help you, we're here for you. So please take advantage of that. We do need to take a quick break as we get into the meat and potatoes, the hamburger, the cheese, the lettuce, the tomato, the whole deal.
Get it ready.
Market's changing, so don't go away. You're listening to Greg Ferrera's Our Real Estate Rescue on KIDO Talk Radio, 580 AM and 107.5 FM. We hope you're enjoying the show. Don't go away. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the show. In case you've just joined us, you're listening to Greg Ferrera's Our Real Estate Rescue on KIDO Talk Radio, 580 AM and 107.5 FM. I am your host, Greg Ferrera with Good Vibes Real Estate, along with my amazing co-host, Mr. Clint Walker, and his Creative Solutions team at Summit Funding. 2021 feats of finance are happening everywhere. Clint, welcome back.
Well, thank you, Greg.
Wow, a little excited today.
Well, the way you did it, I thought I was going to have to bring in the crowd of the everybody screaming, getting crazy.
That's what we're here to have fun.
I love it.
We want to keep them going.
I love it.
We're in between those financial shows.
Oh, that's right. We have that crowd in the background that sits there because of COVID. So they're just the signs. No, they're the signs, and we have to play the
rah, rah, rah. Yeah. Kevin puts on the applause.
Applause.
Everybody applauses. Yeah, we're good. Yeah. Now, folks, along with my co-host, we are here to help you. If you need anything, you have questions, you'd like a free consultation, please reach out to us. We're here to help you. realestaterescueidaho.com. That's not a joke. This is real. We're saving people money, and we're reducing stress, solving problems, and letting people have fun.
That's right. Letting people have fun. Kevin lets us have fun.
Yeah, he does.
Right? So we want to say thank you, Kevin.
We want to say thank you, Kevin Miller. And as a plug, folks, Monday through Friday, I think it's 5 to 10, but it might be 6 to 10, you can join Kevin Miller for the Kevin Miller Show every single morning for updates, what's happening in the Valley. It is quite a show. Kevin is a gift. We are lucky to have Kevin Miller here in the Treasure Valley. Kevin, thank you for your hard work, your commitment, your guidance, and keeping Clint and I here on track every single week.
That's the hardest part, isn't it?
You're a gift, sir. We're grateful for you. Now, moving right along, if you want to reach out to us, you can get us at realestaterescueidaho.com. You can reach Clint and I. You can also give us a call directly, 208-559-0590, 208-559-0590. Clint, let's get to it. Fall is here, Clint.
This is it.
So I want to say, for a lot of people, for most folks here in Idaho, it is a welcome time. Would you agree?
Yes. I love it. This is my favorite time of year.
It's been a long, hot summer for little folks like you and me.
You know, I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
It's been warm.
Whoa. Now, fall also marks, folks, a turning point in the real estate business, kind of like the leaves changing in fall, Clint.
That's right.
So it might be the third quarter of our calendar year, but it's actually the fourth quarter in the real estate market.
Okay.
So I always say that this thing kind of really drops off after trick or treat.
Oh, does it?
Meaning most folks,
typically.
typically.
Last year didn't do it, did it?
Yes, but I think this year we're seeing some changes.
Yes.
Really big changes.
Yep.
So what I always say, folks, is if you haven't got in the market before trick-or-treat, most folks, Clint, what I'm saying is don't usually get in the market after trick-or-treat.
Yeah.
They'll normally wait till after the new year.
There you go.
And there's some reasons for that, but a lot of it's the holidays are approaching quickly. A lot of sellers don't want strangers in their homes over the holidays. They're entertaining. They have friends and family. It's generally Thanksgiving to New Year. Not that you can't get a home, not that there's not some opportunities, because there are, but just typically it's changing. So, Clint, I do want to share something and talk about something I talk about all the time. We had Brenda Colson here last week speaking about this, and it's something you and I talk about. We're starting to see the ramifications of this, Clint, and I say experience matters. So just wanted to share with folks as we start to drill down a little bit to our listening audience, and thanks for joining us today, folks. With the changes in the market, Clint, we're starting to see inexperience. We're starting to see lack of knowledge, maybe poor or no communication. You and I talk about the text messages. We were dealing with a new construction group the other day who didn't even want to get on the telephone. They just wanted everything on email and text message, which is challenging if you're just trying to communicate and ask some questions.
That's right.
About the experience the buyers and sellers are going to have.
That's right.
And as the new construction, it would be the buyer had some questions, and they wanted to text them, and it just makes things difficult. Now, you also get surprises arise with inexperience. There's logistical negotiation problems, and I know you have a story to share, but Clint, just possession before closing. We're starting to watch some of this, and then the market's changing. So that seller,
you saw that.
that seller who's moving into the home they haven't closed on, and they need to sell their home and it's not sold,
Right.
can cause some challenges.
And they overpriced it.
Yeah, and some of our listeners are
And
thinking,
now they've had to lower it, and they're not going to get what they thought they were going to get.
Yep.
You were pointing that out to me. I thought that was very interesting to see that dynamic happen, that they didn't get the help that they needed, or maybe the market shifted and changed too fast, but the person on the other end didn't understand that this was going to happen, or have never seen it before, so don't know how to react. Is that correct?
Yep. So I've been calling it the gold rush.
Yes.
And so with all due respect, people are trying to cash in and take advantage of this in most cases. They've been doing that. And I think what's happened here, some people have gotten caught in this transition.
Yep.
So to your point, we don't want to go too fast, folks. Clint and I do this all the time, so just simplify this. I need to sell my home to buy your home.
Yes.
And we're looking at comps going, hey, my home's worth, let's say $500,000. Just throw that out there.
Right.
And I owe $200, so it's appreciated and looks good. And I want to buy your home at $600.
Yep.
And you're going to move out before I close on yours, and I haven't sold mine because we know the market's good and it'll all happen fast.
Yeah.
So all of a sudden you allow me to move into your home. My home's not sold yet. Yours isn't sold yet. You've moved on down the road, and all of a sudden it appears that my home's not worth $500. It might be worth $400.
Oh.
Now you're my lender. I just lost
what do you always say?
$100,000.
Oops.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Our commercial. We don't want to do uh-ohs here at Real Estate Champions, but people are getting caught in uh-ohs. So Clint, this is real and it's happening. And we're starting to see, as you and I talk about experience matters, Brenda talked about expectations, anticipation. So we're watching that, and we're going to have to go to a break here in a couple minutes, folks, but this is starting to change, and it's having an impact on people. We want to be here to help you guys to avoid this, to avoid being victim of it on the backside, and to avoid maybe counting money that's not really there.
That's right.
So as I'm, after the break, we'll go through some of the dollar values and what's happening. But Clint, people are literally, in their own mind, losing a lot of money right now.
They are. They obviously did not anticipate this was going to happen. Nobody saw this coming. Well, we've seen it coming.
Yes, we did.
We've seen it coming.
Just when.
Right. When it was going to happen, just now it's happening, right? Numbers are starting to come down a little bit. Home values are starting to come down a little bit. Rates are still staying low. It's a great combination of the two coming together. Yep. Maybe not so much for those trying to sell and capture the market, maybe it just happened a little too fast. It still captures a lot. If you look at the overall picture, that's still huge equity for people and homes for how long they've had them, right?
So if you're selling, it's not doom and gloom.
No, it's
I'm
amazing.
not saying you can't sell.
No.
But boy, you have to have your ducks in a row today.
Yeah. What you thought you were going to get, maybe you're not going to get so much. Depending on now, all of a sudden you have to fix up your home a little bit. You've got to change some things in it. You've got to make sure that it's ready to go. You've talked about this over and over and over, and you really put that into my mind. You really helped me understand that, which is great.
Your comps don't necessarily matter. Your sold comps we've been looking at may not matter today.
Right.
When the market's changing, something that, let's say I go back 2 months for sold statistics.
Yes.
That means they were 3 months ago they took the offer, right?
Right.
So a market 90 days ago to today.
Yeah. Totally different.
Totally different.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that's why you need the experience.
Yeah.
Someone who is able to anticipate the market, someone who is able to understand what needs to happen next or what you need to do to get the most value out of your home.
Yep. And help this be an adventure, not a challenge full of surprises.
Not a challenge. That's right.
Well, Clint, all that talking, we're going to have to get to a quick break.
Well, we can finish the rest.
Yeah, we'll get back into this. Folks, if you need to run, grab something to eat, get something done real quick, we will be right back. You're listening to Greg Ferrera's Our Real Estate Rescue on KIDO Talk Radio, 580 AM and 107.5 FM. We hope you're enjoying the show today. Don't go away. We have some meat potatoes, some prices in the valley, some strategies. We're here to help you save money and take advantage of this market. It's not done yet. No. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the show. You're listening to Greg Ferrera's A Real Estate Rescue on KIDO Talk Radio, 580 AM and 107.5 on your FM dial. I'm your host, Greg Ferrera with Good Vibes Real Estate, along with my amazing co-host, Mr. Clint Walker, and his Creative Solutions team at Summit Funding. Just wanted to remind you folks, for those of you who are getting ready to move, maybe needing some temporary storage or caught in a delay. Clint, like I always say, a move is not complete until you either get in or out.
So you have to get out of the house, but you have to be able to get in the other one.
Yeah, one of our favorite best sponsors is a moving company. You have to get out.
Well, I've used them before, and you know what? They're amazing.
Did a great
And you know what? I wouldn't have it any other way. That's amazing.
They actually care. For those of you getting ready, if you need some temporary storage, they have that, or long term. They'll move you in the valley here, and pretty much.
But you said something. They actually care.
They do.
Huh.
The Rick and Rick Show. They care.
What a concept.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It matters. So, folks, if you're getting ready and you want somebody who cares, can give you peace of mind, dependability, and confidence, please, if you'd like a free quote, give them a call, 208-314-7997. Say that one more time, 208-314-7997. Tell them the guys at Real Estate Rescue sent you over there. Rick and Rick want us to remind you, never pay in advance, no deposits. The cheaper guy's not always better. Watch out for those internet movers, Clint, sometimes. They don't show up.
Yeah, they don't show up and take your money.
Yep.
Or want you to pay up front. No.
Or the stories we heard about the guys who were cheap, loaded your stuff, and then wanted to double the fee.
Yep. After they're loaded.
In the truck.
Yeah.
Kidnapping your property. All right, folks, you give them a holler. Those are the folks at Pro Reload Group, here to serve you. Clint, let's get back. We're kind of into something that's kind of important. Thanks for joining us, folks, on a Saturday afternoon. Appreciate you taking time. We are blessed to be here. Clint, we were talking about the importance of experience. I've been saying experience matters in this gold rush in the valley here for the last couple of years. Sometimes experience is getting passed over.
Well, definitely getting passed over.
People are in the order-taking mode, and we're forgetting the details.
We just went through that for how long, where we were just order takers. Nobody had to think outside the box. Nobody had to come up with solutions, right? But there was just a lot of go as fast as you can, and now all of a sudden that's coming back, and now all of a sudden you have to go sell again.
You know, as you say that, we're in the order-taking mode. When people are paying $10, $15, $20, $30, $40, $50, $100,000 over asking price, they're waiving appraisals, they're waiving home inspections, they're waiving the process.
Right.
They're just bringing money to the table at closing.
Right.
They're kind of skipping this entire process. It was actually designed to protect them.
That's correct.
That's my finger hitting
I know,
the table.
hitting the table, because you're saying
I'm passionate.
Passionate about it, that's right.
This matters. And so, folks, we want to protect you. Mm-hmm. There are going to be more homes for sale. There's the right place for you. Clint, you heard me say this. I say it to buyers all the time. We get in and out of a deal. I say, folks, the perfect home's out there for you.
That's right.
Because it is.
The right one's coming.
Yep, it's coming. So just be patient. And
hey, that worked on
Jade.
Seriously, Jade and Walter, seriously. You told them on the first one, hey, you said something to them, and they said it, and they repeated it back to me, saying that you said, wait, because if that's not one that you look at and say, that's my house, yeah, in your heart, that's yours,
yep,
then it's not the one.
I was telling you drive in the driveway, your heart needs to go pitter-patter. You need to be happy.
That's exactly what
this
you
needs
said.
to be a home. We're not selling a pair of shoes.
Yeah.
Home's where the heart is.
And then they found the house.
Boy, we could take a whole
segment on that.
Yeah,
whole show.
They
just
found,
a whole show.
They found a home. They found the home. It was
That's
their home.
right.
She walked in. She said, this one's it. Are you sure? She goes, yes, Greg,
Yep.
it makes my heart happy.
She knew it. And that was it, right? I'll tell you what, that is just awesome.
All right, folks, enough of that pitter-patter stuff, but it's important. With
Well,
the
it's
changing
important.
market, Clint, I think we should discuss
So
this
you know what,
bit.
Greg? I'm going to say this. I'm going to bring this up to you because I think you're going to like this. I'm going to
All right.
embarrass you a little bit, but that's okay. You know what that means?
me, yeah.
That little pitter patter that you gave to Jade and Walter. Okay, that little pitter patter that you told them because your experience, you anticipated the market, you knew what was coming. There was more homes coming on the market. This is what we're trying to explain to people. If you can't see it, I'm using my hands like crazy, and when I do, that means I'm really getting into it. Okay, that's my passion. When you hear me just raise my voice just a little bit
Greg
and start to
beats
use
the
my
table?
hands, he
Yeah.
hits the table, right? So that real estate champion, Greg, you said this
We're
in the
a
last
champion for
segment.
you.
For you.
Not us.
That's right.
Yep.
A champion for you. We are here to help you win. Correct?
Yes, 100%.
100% to help you win, no matter what, whether it's the real estate side of it or the financing side
You're
of it.
giving me the chills.
We're here to help you win,
That's a big deal.
right?
Yep.
And not, we don't care about the rest. It's here to help you. This is your house. This is your property.
Your home.
This is your home. You need to make it that way. So we're here to help you win, no matter what.
You know, when I'm talking to buyers and sellers, there is
Yes.
a difference in those words. Words matter.
Yes, they do.
A favorite teacher of mine, Mr. Dan Hockey, words matter. Back in the day, he used to say that, and I thought, okay, words do matter.
Words do matter.
So when I talk to sellers, I say, are you guys prepared to sell your house? And we talk about buyers, I say, we're looking for a home. Because it matters. And the seller understands, yeah, we're out of here. We're good, and we want to find a home. Because it's different. Four walls and a roof.
That's right.
It could be $1 million, and it could be $100,000. It could be a tent.
That's right.
But it's home.
Because this can be a stressful time. There's a lot. I mean, this is your home. This is what you've put your heart and soul into, right? So you need to make sure that this is something that you're okay with.
You just reminded me of something this week. I was talking to somebody out, I'm not sure where we were, out working. And she came up, and she'd been hearing a conversation we said, and she said, you know, sir, I met her officially. We had a real estate agent recently that was helping us, and we really felt like all she cared about was getting the commission.
Yeah.
She didn't care about helping us get moved, all the things involved. She goes, I wish we would have known you. And I felt bad because we hear that all the time, the commissions. They're not championing, help me with that word. Championing for you, the people, helping you get what you're doing. We're in the life transition business, Clint.
That's right.
It's a big deal. When's the last time you moved?
Yeah, I know,
Whoa.
it's been a while, right?
It's not always
It's
fun.
not something you're used to.
Yeah. It is unnerving. You're packing up things. You're moving everything you know on a 24/7 basis. Everything's changing. Can be stressful. So there's enough going on that the folks helping you need to be able to help facilitate this process, creating a win-win situation for you. Yes, that's our job, folks, is to help you. Clint and I are committed to doing that.
That's right.
Please know that. Yeah, those aren't just words.
Nope.
That's a real deal. So I did want to, Clint mention, I always talk to the folks working with the builders. So for the most part here, guys, we are 10 months to a year out, and be careful when you're shopping online for those photos. We do talk about that occasionally. We'll do another show and a segment on photos, but it can be misleading. Some of those homes are beautiful in the photos, Clint.
Beautiful. Yeah.
But the photo doesn't tell you what was extra.
Yeah,
The
the carpet
upgrades.
can be, colored in a little bit, and maybe you don't see all the fade and all the dirt and everything else that's in there.
Or
don't realize.
Tile or the rock on the fireplace all the way to the ceiling.
Right.
They forgot to tell you that was an upgrade.
Yeah.
Or the cabinets in the kitchen all the way to the
All
ceiling.
the way to the ceiling
Or
is
the
an
glass.
upgrade.
And, some of the neat things. So just be careful when you're shopping. Our website has it too. Those are pictures. We didn't take those pictures.
Yeah, that's right.
Just be careful. Let us know if you're looking and would like some help. Now, Clint, I did want to discuss a little opportunity here.
Okay.
That right now there's people sitting with pretty good equity in their homes.
Lots of equity.
They're shopping, but the sellers are not necessarily interested in these, I got to sell my home contingent
Yeah,
situations.
they don't like that, do they?
They don't. And right now, as prices are adjusting, people might be losing tens or even hundreds of thousands of dollars. I thought you might talk to a little opportunity you have if it would be appropriate.
Sure. So if you knew that you had equity in your home and you knew that there was opportunity to use that equity to help you purchase the new home before you sold your house, the current one you're living in.
Yep.
And you could make that offer so there's no contingencies of selling your home. It'd give you 2-3 months to work on your house. So let's say you had to paint, you had a contractor coming over and needed to upgrade a couple things or whatever it is that you needed to do, or you need to paint a room or two, and you knew that opportunity was there to take some of your equity, and you knew you could use it, is that something you'd be interested in?
So you're saying I can stay in my home right now. I don't have to do anything with it. I don't have to stress about putting it on the market, have strangers coming in,
That's right.
trying to get an offer and trying to deal with that, just so I can try and get my home, because the sellers are not interested in me needing to sell my home right now.
Right.
I mean,
Let me give you an example of somebody that just, I know we're running
got
out
a
of
minute
time,
or so, we're okay.
real quick,
Yep.
but somebody that just went through this a little too late, obviously didn't get to us in time, okay? But they had the equity in their home that they were selling down in California. They had lots of equity there. They could have used that equity to come up here instead. They're waiting for it to close, waiting for it to close. It's been almost 60 days that it's closed because they couldn't get the appraisal in time, couldn't get everything. It's all coming through now. But this one that they made the offer on, they were supposed to close on in August, is now moving to the middle of September because they couldn't get closed on the other home, which then makes this person here upset because they took that offer and now they're having to wait. And it's this big waiting game, but we could have closed them on this new house, taken their equity out of that one because they had an offer already on it. Then it makes it even easier because the offer's already there. Now they have time to actually close it and get that done.
so we just had one of our radio listeners we were working with. She had a cash offer on her home,
Yeah.
full ability to purchase, made 2 full price offers on other homes. They put her off to wait for other offers.
Wow.
Yep. I mean, it was astounding to watch this. I mean, hey, we don't need appraisals. We don't need anything. These are cash deals on her home. We're almost to closing. You're a couple weeks out. And these people, she gave full price offers. These were nice homes. And these people put her off until they could get a different offer.
Wow.
So what you're saying is you are offering an opportunity where we can put a deal together without having to deal with selling our home in the middle of that right now.
That's correct.
Removing that contingency.
That's right.
That's a big deal, folks. That's huge. Clint, we got one more segment. We got to run to a quick break
Yes, we do.
before we get in trouble here. Folks, stay with us. You're listening to Greg Ferrera's Our Real Estate Rescue on KIDO Talk Radio, 580 AM and 107.5 FM. Hope you're enjoying the show. Don't go away. Stay tuned. We're going to talk about some strategies. There's some opportunities here you can capitalize on before the year is over. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the show. You're listening to Greg Ferrera's Our Real Estate Rescue on KIDO Talk Radio, 580 AM and 107.5 FM. I'm your host, Greg Ferrera with Good Vibes Real Estate, along with my amazing co-host, Mr. Clint Walker and his Creative Solutions team at Summit Funding. Clint, welcome back to the show.
Well, thank you, Greg.
Wow, lots going on.
There's a lot happening.
We're going to come into the fall, and there are going to be no snoozing.
No.
It's like the bottom of the ninth, and
It's time to roll.
We're down a couple runs, and we need to get some hits.
That's right. Let's go.
Yep, let's help some people.
Let's do it.
Now, those of you who are getting ready to move, I always say a move's not complete unless you get in or out. Our folks at Pro Relo Group, they're here to serve you, whether it's right here locally or somewhere across the beautiful country. Give them a holler, 208-314-7997. Free quotes. They'll come by. They'll help you, talk with you, work with you. The Rick and Rick Show. They actually care. 208-314-7997. Let them know that the boys at Real Estate Rescue sent you over. And you can also reach them through realestaterescueidaho.com. Clint, Kevin has not given us extra time, so we need to take advantage of this segment today. It's a big deal.
We need to go right after it.
Well, where do you want to start? We champion for them.
Okay. We will champion for you.
What's that mean?
What does that mean? That we're here to anticipate the market, anticipate what's going to happen. We're here to take the experience that we currently have, which is a lot of experience over time, watching all this happen over and over and over. We're here to take that experience and create a win for you. Because that's what we're here for, is for you to be successful. We want you to be successful in this process. It's a hard process. So you want the most experience, people that are championing for you. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, Clint, I'm thinking about something. Somebody just recently said, Greg, thanks for all your help. You helped with the loan. And they said, this was the easiest transaction we've ever done.
Yep.
And I said, well, isn't that what it's supposed to be? I mean, do you want to know all the things we did behind the scenes? Do you want to know the
you don't want to know everything.
The phone calls, the things we did, that we understand that experience matters,
right,
that we put in play, or some of the conversations we had you were never privy to,
right,
to make this easy for you.
That's right. We don't want you to have to hear all those conversations. And if somebody's asking you for something and we're trying to say, no, you don't need that, or no, we already have that, we don't. we want this to be simple, but sometimes those things come up. Sometimes those things happen.
You know, it's a little
Changes
corny.
Come around, yeah.
I had little minor foot surgery here a while back. And the doc says, Greg, do you want me to walk you through this? I said, Doc, all I want to hear is we're done. So, you know, moving, getting your home sold, helping people through the process.
It's already stressful.
They want to know that it's just working okay.
That's right.
You know, every phone call from the lenders, from the real estate agents, you know, their stress goes up.
Yeah, of course.
And people go, what's
I don't
wrong?
want to hear your call.
Yeah, Clint, don't call me anymore.
Are you saying we can't do it?
I gave you everything.
Right.
Yeah. So
Well, just because you think you gave us everything doesn't mean that the lender isn't asking for more. Or, yeah.
but
go
we're
ahead.
championing for them.
That's right.
Yep.
We will take those calls. We will work hard for you for sure.
And unless you've left out major information that
Well,
happens
okay, that
sometimes.
can happen. But here's the thing. Even if you've left out information that you just forgot about, it just came up later. I mean, we've seen everything. We've had stuff come up. We had something come up that was $1.42 in a collection account, which was crazy on an irrigation from 14 years ago. Where did that come from?
$1.42 was owed.
$1.42. So they spent more money trying to track down $1.42, right? But it doesn't matter. And all of that was causing headache that we had to get rid of, and we finally got rid of it. But we had to get paperwork from title and paperwork from, you just have to go through this. The customer didn't know that we had to go through all that. But it took us a week of nonstop battle trying to find the right person who knew and understood and find the irrigation company who was in charge of it. And yeah, it was incredible.
So September, we are champions for you.
That's right.
Yep. Our job is to help you minimize your stress, make this fun, make it an adventure as a life transition. There's enough stuff going on in life that moving should not be a major headache.
No.
There's enough going on.
That's right.
So we're here to help you. Now, I don't want to miss this. We got a few more minutes. If you're thinking about selling, I'm going to say don't wait. Give us a holler right away.
Yeah.
There's opportunities, but the market's changing quickly. A lot of buyers they've shifted. They're either not in the market, they've had to re-sign leases, their kids have gone back to school, so they can't move. They've gotten out of the market. Prices were high. I mean, Clint, you've seen that.
Yep.
We're seeing some people come back as they're seeing the market shift a little bit. They have reminders, or what do you have? The internet's got them all hooked up for notifications.
Notifications.
So yeah, when they're seeing these price reductions, now boom, they're back on the search.
That's
And
right.
Just as we did with Jade, we keep bringing her up today, but she was so great to work with. I said, the market's coming to you.
Yes, it is.
So for many of you, the market's coming to you. Now, if you're a seller, that means prices are going down. But I'll tell you, there are still opportunities. Fall causes changes. But if you have a good home and you can make it nice, so
Yes,
part of
that's
that's you have to be able to be willing to make some adjustments and update your home or
Yep,
price
that's
it
right.
accordingly. Yep. Now, I know we have a few minutes, Clint. Any more? I love the feats of finance. I think that's a great term we came up with this year. It's kind of fun. You laugh at me. But I tell you, when I'm on the phone with folks after you've helped them, I should record some of them.
Oh, really?
It's life-changing. Yep. All
Well-
of a sudden they have hope, and they didn't.
They didn't have hope before, I know. I hear that a lot. I hear people that say, listen, I've already been down this road. I've already been told I can't. I've already been told this isn't going to work.
Disappointment.
And disappointment. And so we come up with it. And a lot of this stuff is common sense, or a lot of this stuff is something that takes a little more effort on my end, a little more effort on my team. I have a great team, by the way, okay? Very talented people, a very, very great team of talented people. And I've been doing this a long time as
Out
far
of
as
the
the
box.
financing. And so I have the ability to think outside the box. I have the ability to find out a solution, a direction that you can go versus others that are, maybe over the last year we've been a little spoiled and haven't had to think outside the box because it's just really simple and I'm only going to take the easy stuff, right? Well, we're able to do that. And so the office at Summit Funding, we have a lot of longevity there. We have a lot of talent there. A lot of people have been doing it for a long time. So we have answers. We can help you with it. Also, there's solutions. And there's things that we can do to help you through it, even if it's not right now. We can get you prepped for it in 6 months to a year from now and help you get on track so that you can, and you're available.
I think
able to do it, right?
This is important. I was in a house last week with one of our listeners. They called him today, would you come take a look at the house? And I looked at the house, we're walking through it, and I was sharing a bunch of things, and I got ready to go, and he said, Greg, how come nobody told me all this?
I know.
And I said, sir, I'm sorry. Part of it is just some of the folks you're talking to don't have the experience required, especially as the market's adjusting. They're going on the ride with you. They're kind of on the rodeo with you. getting the surprises. And I feel bad, Glenn, as I'm watching these homes and these prices, and I wish we could get to stats. I don't know that we're going to even get a chance, but I'm feeling bad for these sellers right now who are having to reduce prices. The agents are going to them and saying we have to reduce, and I'm seeing up to $100,000 adjustments. Well, imagine how somebody feels when they were told it's going to be X, so they reduced the loan payoffs and they went to their net, and now their net's dropping like a rock.
Right.
How they feel.
And then you see what happens when they drop. So these are existing homes that are coming on the market and doing that, right?
Resale homes.
Resale homes, existing homes. And then here's what's interesting is that the builder who has anticipated, they thought this market was just going to keep going. They have all these homes on the market. Now they've got to figure out what to do with them. They see they anticipate what's going to happen, and they see the existing home decrease in value. And what do? They come over with their new home and match it. And so now all of a sudden they're competing against you directly, matching it. So now in order to sell it, what do you have to do? Well, it better be really nice, or you got to drop it again, right? So they had the room to do it. Now they're playing that game with you. So the experience of someone coming in that knows what you know, Greg, that understands what's going to happen, are able to help them through that much easier than someone who doesn't know that this is what's happening.
Well, and for our savvy listeners, price reductions, that means a different thing to different people.
Right.
And I'll share with you, depending on what price range you're in, I'm watching price reductions that make no difference. A $5,000 or $10,000 price reduction for a home at $500,000 does not bring you a new buyer, but it leaves the seller feeling bad because we just took $10,000 out of their pocket.
Yeah, right. That they thought they had had spent maybe.
And then the open house didn't do any different, didn't help anything. We're still sitting there. It's stressful to have showings, and it can be a challenge, folks.
It can be a challenge, but you know what? We're here to help you. Both of us are here to help you. Greg's knowledge and understanding, not just of his job, but the understanding of how pricing and how sometimes even financing, which he doesn't get into, but he allows me to do that, and he calls me up and says, hey, I've got this for you. But his knowledge and understanding of the market and what's happening will help you get through it so much easier.
This is like an orchestra.
It is.
Yeah. If I can play the drums, you can play the...
That's right. We can help each other
cello.
Back and forth. The cello. I've never played the cello, but I'd be more than happy to
I'm
try.
not much of an orchestra person, but you're doing a great job. Folks, we're here for you. Clint, we got a minute before we got to say goodbye. You want to...
There you go.
Parting words.
Well, parting words. I'm going to just say it like this. Greg, we've been talking about this over and over the entire show. The entire show is to be a real estate champion.
For you.
A finance champion. For you. We'll anticipate what's going to happen. We'll help you anticipate it as well. Our experience, the knowledge, understanding, experience that we have matters. And by doing that, we'll create a win for you.
Yep. We're here for you, folks.
That's right.
Give us a holler. Real Estate Rescue, Idaho.com. Don't be bashful.
Nope.
We don't bite. And it's a lot of times we have solutions.
Even if they're just goofy questions and simple, doesn't matter. Okay. We'll help you.
Yep. Please do.
Yep. You
can reach us, Real Estate Rescue, Idaho.com, if you need anything. And you can call us directly, 208-559-0590. One more time, 208-559-0590. And I talk about free money. I'm only kind of kidding about free, but you can reach Clint directly at 208-870-4279. One more time, 208-870-4279. And if you need help getting moved in or out or storage, remember, a move's not complete unless you get in or get out. Reach out to the folks at Pro Relo Group. Their number here locally, 208-314-7997, 208-314-7997. And you can get them at our website, Real Estate Rescue, Idaho.com. Folks, remember, here at Greg Ferrera's Our Real Estate Rescue, we believe in old school principles, the power of the personal connection, where a handshake, a phone call, and your word still matter. Folks, have a great week. Don't forget to join us here next Saturday at noon for more great tips and strategies to navigate this challenging real estate market and changing landscape here in the Treasure Valley. Until then, be safe out there and enjoy our beautiful state of Idaho.